Hey everyone, Leo with Dreaming Tree, and welcome to the assembly video for our Holly note card. This quick and beautiful card is very simple, so if you're brand new to Dreaming Tree, you picked a great project to start out with. Now I have all of my pieces cut out in front of me, as should you. As you know, or maybe you don't, we do include solid scoreline versions of our projects. I typically don't use solid scorelines unless I'm making a card and an envelope. So I opted to use those here. Okay, so the main design of the card is made up of these three layers here, the green being the backmost layer. So we're going to glue the red to the green, but you want to make sure that before you glue that down, you can see what the final design is going to look like here. Actually, it's supposed to look like this. Okay, you just want to make sure that before you glue this down that you have it in the correct orientation, otherwise you're going to make a mess. So I would hold it like this, and you can see here that I did just that. I started gluing this, and I put it down incorrectly. So don't do that, okay? Make sure you get some glue into some of these little detailed areas. You don't need to cover every single inch of it, but these little wispy elements here, these are the veins of little holly leaves. You want to make sure you get a little bit of glue on that, and if it seems like it's too much, just kind of hit it with your finger to thin it out. And then I'll show you a little trick if in case things don't stay in place for you. Okay, so just very carefully line up the two rectangles as accurately as you can, just like that. Press that down. I had a little bit of glue shoot out there, and that's okay. I'll just pick that up with my finger as I go. Okay, just press that down. And for those little areas, for the veins, if you just grab a scrap piece of paper and just throw a little bit of glue, a thin amount of glue, right on the very tip of it, you can actually pop that underneath, lift it up, and just put a little tiny bit of glue on that, and then just press that down into place. As long as the very end of it has some glue, the rest of it will stay in place. I'm not worried about getting glue on every single inch of it. Just a little bit at the tip. Okay, like that. That one seems okay. That one seems okay. I think the rest of them are fine. Okay, so next, obviously, we have this vanilla layer. And I can already tell here that these just need to be kind of nudged over a little bit. So I'm actually going to skip putting glue on the little vein portions until the end. After I get the majority of this in place, we'll go back with that little painting method using the scrap piece, and we'll get those to stay in place right at the end. But we still want to get a little bit of glue on some of the larger intricate areas wherever possible. Again, don't go crazy trying to get glue on every single inch of this thing. It's not necessary. And let's match this up as accurately as we can, just like that. Okay, just kind of use your finger to feel the perimeter of the card, or of this layer, I should say. Okay, and then just like we did before, grab your scrap piece of paper, very thin amount of glue right on the very edge, and then I'm using this section here without any glue to kind of lift it up, and I'll just paint a little bit of glue right on the tip of that, and then just pop it right into place. Okay, there we go. I might have gone a little overboard on the glue there. There we go. And just line that up, press it down. There we go. If you have a little bit of that red showing through, it's not the end of the world. It'll still look good. So that's looking good. And this is going to get, you can either glue this down flat if you want. We're actually going to use some foam squares to give this piece some dimension. Very subtle, but nice. Okay, let's start by working the corners. Okay, and then the inside here, the centers, like that. And then just kind of throw a few of them on the inside just to keep it nice and stable. You can flip it over, give it a little push test, make sure that it seems nice and solid regardless of where you push down. We'll peel off the backing. And we'll get that into place on our card. We have this little section here that's going to go inside, and that is where you can write your little sentiment, your little message. You can stamp. If you're savvy and you have a very pretty single line font, you can have your machine actually do the work for you and write out your message. Get that nice and centered on the card base. Try to maintain an equal border all the way around. That looks nice. Let's open this up. This piece is just going to go right in here. Nice and easy on the glue here. And same thing applies here. When you pop this in here, just make sure you try to maintain an even border all the way around. There we go. Okay. All right, so there's our beautiful card ready to go. And of course, no card from Dreaming Tree would be complete without an envelope. So I have the envelope already pre-folded. And this little element here is to give the top flap a little extra dimension. I'm going to fold this back and forth a few times just to loosen it up a bit. Okay, and this is going to go in just like this. We're going to begin by applying glue to the actual flat portion that's attached to the envelope. Nice and easy on the glue here. Try to get a little bit in the center there. Like that. Okay, then you can take this piece and just kind of slide it as far as it'll go until it hits the score mark. Get it, make sure it's centered, and obviously you want it on your surface, and then just take this and press it down. And that should line up perfectly. Now these three little cutouts here that are green, I would take some little rhinestones and put those there. Those are kind of placeholders for you so that you know where they go. Then we'll bring these two side flaps in and apply your glue right here along the inside edge. One there, and then flip this up and press down, give it a little massage. There we go. Okay, don't forget, add your little bling there. I would glue it down. Don't trust the sticky back on your rhinestones or pearls. They will, more often than not, they will fail. Okay, just a little dot of glue in each of these little circles. And you can take your rhinestones and just pop them right into place. Make sure they're nice and centered, and it's okay if they're touching. Whoops, I need a little extra glue in there because it is kind of recessed. There's that one. And the last one. Whoops. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. So there's that, and as you can see here, the card fits beautifully in the envelope and is ready to go. So that's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please head over to our YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button. While you're there, hit the little bell so you get notifications anytime we release a new product, whether it be paid or free. And if you make this or anything from our Winter Fashionista bundle, or anything at all for that matter, head over to your Facebook and do a search for Dreaming Tree Official, where you can find myself and over 40,000 dreamers that inspire us daily. So again, hope you enjoyed the card, and as always, I look forward to crafting with you again. Hey, thanks for crafting along with me. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, check out some of our other videos, and also please consider hitting that subscribe button. And don't forget to visit our site and check out our free SVG section, where we have over 140 free SVG files complete with assembly videos. I look forward to crafting with you soon.